I can't lie, it was tough to watch Drew Brees in that New Orleans Saints and Minnesota Vikings game. It's clear that Drew Brees doesn't have a lot of gas left in his tank. He's struggling to throw the football vertically down the field. And these defenses know that. They're jumping all the underneath routes, the shallow stuff, the intermediate stuff, because they know Brees can't push the ball down the field anymore. We saw Harrison Hand, intercept Brees on the corner route. Another one of Brees' passes got picked off when I think it was his running back out of the backfield bobbled a catch, and then the defender picked it off. So it was tough to watch, and Drew Brees lost his cool. We rarely ever see him, become rattled. And it was obvious yesterday in that game that he was off his game and not, playing very well at all. And I think the Saints really missed an opportunity when Drew Brees was hurt because, they played Taysom Hill. And remember, a lot of people in the locker room were unhappy with that. They thought Jameis Winston should have started. And if Drew Brees is this same player in the playoffs, the Saints can't win it all. So it's like, are you going to turn to Taysom Hill? Well, I promise you, you can't win it all with Taysom Hill either. You can use him as a package. He adds another wrinkle to that offense, but he's not really a great starting quarterback. And I think, the Saints should have played Jameis Winston when Taysom Hill was starting. Because if they would have prepped Jameis Winston and, Drew Brees doesn't end up being good in the playoffs, at least Jameis Winston has won a national championship. At least Jameis Winston led the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns last year. Maybe being in, Sean Payton's offense and having all that support around him will help Jameis Winston clean up his turnovers. And if that were to happen, he'd be a really good player because, like I said, people forget he led the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns last year. It was one of those things where they created the narrative because he had all the interceptions. But, if I'm running a team, I'll tell you what, I feel a lot more comfortable with Jameis Winston under center than Taysom Hill. So they really missed an opportunity. I think Sean Payton, forced Taysom Hill kind of like he did when he tried to, he didn't try. I guess he did pay Taysom Hill like $21 million, I think it was. He overpaid for Taysom Hill, which was a really risky decision by the Saints. And then, to turn to him when Drew Brees was injured instead of going with Winston, who would be much further ahead if he got those reps when Brees was out. I don't know if that was the right decision because now look, Drew Brees looks like he's broken. And clearly, this could be his last year because if he keeps playing like that, he doesn't have a lot of football left. I'm John Kuzma. Check out endzoneblog.com.